First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honor to the elders, great millstone, and salutations to all y'all coming on highs and byways, been to the marriage. I'm going to title this video, America Circling the Drain. Basically, I'm gonna get some, a video, some scriptures, on how this country's falling apart, But first, before I play this video, I'm gonna get this scripture. Isaiah 19:2. I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, side against city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Egyptians who his brother, you got Esau fighting his own people. Everybody's fighting. Not only that, in kingdom against kingdom, you got Esau. Not only that, but you got basically you got the two political parties fighting each other, Democrats and Republicans. Got that. Got Esau fighting Esau. I was watching this video. This Edomite shot his brother because he was about to kill a Black Lives Matter protester. So it's like there's a lot of confusion going on. Don't get this another clip. It's like Cowbell Karma, Antifa, Soy Boys, Idiots. It's karma time or whatever. Right. It's another one. Oh, that's not a good one. This is what they do, We got Esau bringing fry pans to fight. Yeah, people, you got Esau fighting Esau, I bet there's more videos on it too. Esau's country's finished, Them fighting, back in the day, Esau would not have us out there, showing that his power. The Lord told us that, how thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer. Because back in the day, the 80s, the civil rights movement, when Jake was protesting, what did Esau used to do? Spray water hoses on Jake, sick K9 units on him. Now look, it's 2020. Esau can't do it, nothing like that no more. It's telling you right here that Esau's losing power, You look back then, Jay couldn't protest. Jay couldn't do nothing. They would probably get hung in the streets. Nowadays, Esau's losing, Jay can protest, Jay could do that, but it's going to come a time where Esau is really going to show his corns and just go berserk still, But for now, Esau's not going to do that, till the Lord gives him the, spiritual Satan gives him the okay from the Most High, of course, because the Most High does everything, But yeah, Jake, it's showing you in this video that Esau is losing power. Jake, you got her right here. You see her with the microphone, right? The red one over there on the side, on the left side of the screen. She's all yelling in Esau's face with that giant microphone, whatever you call it. You know. In Luke's 10:18, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven. You know. He's fallen. Esau is as soon as he went up, it's gonna be as fast as he went up, as fast as he's gonna go down. And lightning is fast. You ever seen a lightning strike? It appears and disappears. Real quick. That's Esau's rulership basically. It's pennies. It's counted as nothing. It has not been a long period to the Most High. So Esau's rulership is almost over. Violence breaks out in SF as pro-Trump anti-fascist protest groups clash. Protest for Black family becomes clash between Detroit will breathe and. Look at this. This is all you see, Trump gloats about U.S. Marshal killing Portland Antifa suspect. The protest of the Fly and other shadows from the Utah's VP. Black Lives supporters clash in Bakersfield. Trump supporters and counter-protesters clash in Natick. Detroit, Washington, San Francisco. You see all these newspaper companies. Washington Post, the San Francisco Chronicle, the Detroit News, the Metro. This country's finished. All these news sources talking about a protest or a clash going on in each of their states and cities, major cities. This country's over. You have more over here than any other country in the world. This country is Babylon. It has to be. How else could it not? How can America not be Babylon? America's finished. America is finished. No, not strange apparitions. I'll get this. Isaiah 14:12. How thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning. How thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken nations. For thou hast said in thine heart, I'll ascend into heaven. I'll exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Right. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall never look upon thee, consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? So everybody's gonna be surprised when they see Esau fall, and he's falling. So Esau gonna use them guns real soon. You know, every weapon that's been made has been used. So you thinking that Esau is gonna walk around with a gun and not use it? It's his blessing. You know, you got Jake still protesting. You know, Jake is a stiff-necked people. Instead of returning back to the Lord, they rather protest in the streets, trying to receive justice from the devil. And that's not gonna happen. How you gonna get justice when he's the same man, being that's doing the wicked? It doesn't make sense. So you're not gonna get it. You know, Jake believes that there's righteous Edomites. You know, Jake's crazy. You know. Isaiah 30:3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. You know, so you got Jake trusting in the system. The system was not made for you. You know, Jake don't understand that. Yeah, it's vain. You're doing it. It's not profitable. Fighting, you know, Esau is not like us. You know, he's not like you. He doesn't care about your family, your kids. He's gonna kill whoever he wants. You know, you keep trying to receive justice from a man that poisons your food every day. You know, the government too. If you want to FDA, whatever. You know, people, government, whatever. You can't trust this country to save your life. You know, they poison your food, poison the water with mercury, fluoride. Everything has pork in it. Everything has sprayed chemicals on it. You know, everything is adverse to the Most High in this country. You know, and Jake just, you know, they trust in Egypt, the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. You know. You know, this reminds me of the story in the book of Jeremiah when the king went down to Egypt for help instead of asking for the Lord. You know, he went to the Egyptians, and guess what? The Egyptians didn't come. They were what? Who? You know, Nebuchadnezzar. He took Israel captive. You know, I think that was the story. I think that was the king in the book of Jeremiah. Um. Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are sought as children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. So they're not, you know, they're foolish, you know. They have not known me, they are sought as children. You know, means stupid. You know, Jake does not, you know, this is the reason why the scripture said 2/3 are gonna have to be destroyed. And they're gonna be 144,000, you know, Lord's willing we make it. And that, but I'm gonna finish the video off. Esau's about to get punched out, man. Esau ain't doing nothing to him. Esau's all talk, man. Esau got this Edom over here acting all big and tough. I bet he's not even like that when he's by himself, you know? Esau, man. Esau's, man. Look at the police. The police ain't doing nothing. They can't do anything. There's too many of them, you know. Got two police. Like they're gonna get ran over too. They gonna get stomped on. This country's finished, man. All you see all these protests from all these news sources. You know. Esau's rulership is over. You know. It's slowly deteriorating. You know. Just over time. You know, rust. You know, his kingdom. You ever seen metal? And over time, it gets rusty. You know, a car doesn't stay the same forever. Over the years, you know, the car gets old and gets you know, that Esau's kingdom is starting to show from its true colors. It's wicked. It's destructive. There's nothing sacred here in this wicked country. You know, and it's starting to just fall apart. The Lord hates this country. You know, He hates this place. You know, all these natural disasters. You see all these people getting killed out here. They're wicked. The people are wicked. The country, the laws are wicked. Everything is evil. You know, there's no type of understanding of the Most High whatsoever. Because if there was understanding of the Most High, we wouldn't be in the situation as we are in now. You know, this country is adverse to the Most High, adverse to His laws, which is why He hates Esau. You know, and we talk about these other nations, how wicked and disgusting they are. You know, we got Moab eating a bunch of you know, Esau's the only nation the Most High said He hated. You know, think about it. It makes sense. He can't keep none of the laws. He hates all the laws. You know, He's adverse. No other nation of people are adverse to the Most High like Esau is. You know, they all have a power. You know, they all believe in something. Shiva, Allah, whatever. Esau, on the other hand, I'm an atheist and I don't believe in a God. Like that doesn't make any sense. Esau is the devil. You know, he's trying to say he is the Most High. You know, through all the these devices and instruments of war he makes. You know, he thinks that he is the holograms. You know, all this other stuff. He thinks he is cloning. You know, and the Lord's about to sit him down. Like, no, you know, you're not gonna be on top. You know, it's gonna fall apart. You know. You're not gonna be on top forever. You know, the Lord put you up there. You know, you're not even reverencing Him. You're trying to say you did it yourself. That's Esau's problem. He's prideful. He thinks because he came from the caves and that he's on top now, he thinks he's gonna, no one can tell me nothing. That's his problem. You know, the Lord's gonna drop him like them boxing matches. You know, you ever seen them boxing fights? He's gonna get dropped, or those street fights gonna get slumped. You know, it's gonna be a KO, you know, flawless victory. You know, Esau's about to get thrown out of his kingdom. You know, his kingdom is falling apart. The Lord's coming back. You know, you got all these racist Edomites. Man, I want to see their faces when they see the Lord in the sky. I really want to see that. You know, they always make fun of Jake for the way we look. You know, our lips or our skin or whatever. But what are you gonna do when the Most High God, right, Yahweh, brings down His Son? You know, the Most High, he you know, when you see it, When you see it's me, you see it's the Father, right? You know, scripture says that. You know, talking about the Lord looks like it's the Most High. Yeah, Yahweh Shai looks like Yahweh, and so basically, you know, he looks like Jake. You know, Jake looks like the Most High. You know, but what are you gonna, you know, what are they gonna do? One of the most powerful beings, you know, in existence, the second in command of the entire universe, the entire creation, appears in the sky. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? And he looks like a Jake, you know, a so-called black person. What are you gonna do? You saw. I really want to see their face. I really want, you know. You're gonna tell them, yeah, that's the Most High Son. And they're just gonna sit there like they're probably gonna kill themselves, you know, because they can't. They've been lied to for so long about what the Most High looks like, you know. They're gonna complain about ungodly father. You know, Ecclesiasticus 41:7, the children will complain of an ungodly father because they shall be reproached for his sake. So they're gonna be reproached. They're gonna be retribution will be there's gonna be retribution for what they did to us, you know. And Esau, you know, reincarnation is real, and Esau has been reincarnated again. Same thing that they did in their past life. They were the forefathers. You know, Esau's the devil. You know, and they're gonna complain of ungodly father because they inherited lies. You know, they inherit, you know, saying the Most High is white, his son is white, he loves white people, he he's all love, he wouldn't do nothing like that. Man, first off, he's not white, you know, and he's about to destroy America, and he hates you. He hates your soul, you know, that spirit. You know, not your skin tone. You know, and skin tone was to mark you to know who you was, you know, but you got some Jake that look like Esau, you know, through the mixing of us, mixing with them. There's, you know, our citizen in that, in their nation, I would say, Ireland, you know, give examples to some Jake, part of, you know, we ruled Europe for 1,000 years, so some Jake may look like Esau, but they're not. So, you know, so more now is more of a spiritual sense, not a physical. But I think I'm mid on that, you know. I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honor to the elder great millstone. Salutations to all y'all coming out about it. Till next time, say shalom.